Margaret Bovell-Lewis, or Miss B, as many may remember her as, is known by most for her powerful, husky voice and performances. Some may also, in more hushed tones, know of the other very real side of her life, which was colored by living with a mother who struggled for many years with a mental illness.
I remember being about 9 years old at school, primary school, and there was a period, well, by the end of the day, my mom, who would normally come and pick me up, she didn't come. I believe the person who came was a social worker, and we were waiting for my dad, and we were told that she wouldn't be coming. I don't think we could really understand. I say we, even though my brother was at another school, I really couldn't understand why. But she never came, and subsequently went and stayed with my dad for a little while. As I grew older, then I understood a little bit more. My mom had a mental breakdown, and I'm not sure exactly how everything would have happened. To me, she seemed normal. I mean, there are times where it seemed challenging, but your parent is your parent. And even though there are times where you're faced with what would seem like a strange situation, it's not necessarily so strange because they're doing the best that they can do.
And this happened a few more times.
I now understand that she had anniversaries. So whether it was 2 years down the line and then she would have an episode again, subsequently it led to her being in and out of the psychiatric hospital. So at the age of 9, I don't think I really went to visit her much, but I remember when I went to secondary school, which was not very far from psychiatric hospital, I was able to steal and go in and see her during lunch, sometimes at the end of school, you know, and I actually enjoyed doing that. As strange as it may seem, I did.
Sadly, she observed that though time has passed, mental health discrimination has not lessened.
No. I remember when I was younger, people would always look at a person who they think is unique. And there's always, because you're different, there's always they scoff at it. They don't understand it, and they don't try to understand it, but they just know that they put up a barrier and they behave indifferent. So hence, even like commuting back and forth from school, I would sometimes drive past Black Rock Main Road, and there was a gentleman now, I know him to be, I don't know his real name. There was a name that I knew him as right? And every time we pass, people will always point and laugh. And I couldn't understand that. I actually didn't have much tolerance for anybody who did that, especially since I knew of my mom's situation. And I don't have tolerance for anybody who does it now. And no, it hasn't changed. There are times that I wondered, like people behaving different to my mom, like if she was a convict, like if she went to jail or was sentenced for some heinous crime, you know, and that was not the situation. It was just her uniqueness, you know, and it's sad really, because we should be celebrating regardless, you know.
She believes that the Friends of the Psychiatric Hospital charity is necessary and people can assist in different ways.
It could be a donation of something that is needed, whether it's something to help occupy their minds in activities and donate towards buying things like that. Yes, I would encourage them to do whatever they can to assist. People like my mom, they need love, attention, a listening ear, someone just to show them affection in some way or another. If one way you can do it is to go and spend time, then you do that, whatever that may be, you know, just to be there for them. I think it would be greatly treasured. And I appeal, I ask everyone, you know, in their various capacities to give and support.